how you think you guys have performed through 2 games?
I mean, it's a lot of confidence, a whole lot of confidence and preparation. I feel like as a secondary, we've been coming together way more than in the past. I mean, just meeting all the time and just preparing. I feel like we've grown closer. We're going out to eat more and stuff like that. So we can improve on some things such as tackling. We can improve on tackling. There's always room to improve, but I feel like we've done a pretty good job in our preparation and swarming to the ball.
Your guy's been through a lot in your time at Norman. How do you feel like you've evolved and grown as a player ever since BB and this new staff arrived back in December?
And I just had to look myself in the mirror and just know confidence. I mean, Coach Villar really changed it all for me. You know, just having somebody that really believed in me. You know, with Coach Venables, he recruited me out of high school at Clemson. So knowing guys like that and having someone that believed in me and really poured into me is just a big difference. You know, it's just the coaching styles and different things. It just all came together for me at one time, and I'm still improving. I'm not perfect, but I just feel like it's a whole different feel. I'm having fun playing football. I haven't had fun in a long time. So.
What do you remember about Brent Venables, the recruiter, the first time around?
I mean, crazy. He's the same energy. He's always going to be the same, regardless of where he's at, what colors he has on. I mean, he's from Florida. He's from Kendall, I believe. So coming down there, that's his home, so everybody knows him. And just going down there during recruiting, him saying what's up to me, but he never offered me till my junior year, senior year. So I talked to him since I don't know when, but he ain't offered me till later. So same guy, same energy, always the same, and he's really been pouring into all the guys on the team.
How excited were you when you found out he was going to be the next head coach of the
Oh man, I mean, I called my dad. That was the first thing I did, and I had like 6 people send it to me. It was crazy because like everything just came full circle, you know. Like God says everything happens for a reason, you know. So everything happened for a reason. Clemson happened to be the other school I was possibly going to go to, so it's like I didn't have to go anywhere. Clemson came to me, you know. So it just all worked out the way it's supposed to be.
Kind of seems like everything's been a blessing for you, just from the new start to Coach V coming in, everything for you.
And I stayed prayed up, you know. Go to church every Sunday, get on call with my grandma. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what it is in the air. I just give all glory to God, and I understand that it's bigger than me. You know, I couldn't have done this on my own. There's a lot of guys behind the scenes. There's a lot of guys like Ryan Carter, like RC, the GA, Jeremiah Cradell, Coach Brewer. It's a lot of guys that have helped me get to where I am today, along with Coach Villar and Coach Hall, Coach V, Coach Roof. So it's not only me. It's just been a lot of people. So I really give thanks to them.
What kind of foundation have you guys set here over the first 2 games?
I feel like we just been attacking. I mean, I think they said that we're like #1 in TFLs or something like that, but we just know that we have to keep on improving it every day. Like every day, that's the mentality, and we're gonna come back tomorrow in full pads, and it's gonna be the same routine, same everything, and we're just gonna attack it like it's Game 7, because we're gonna get everybody's Game 7. So that's how we have to attack it.
Most important, particularly this week, to have that type of mindset, just with all the outside noise that's happening up in Lincoln right now.
I mean, as much as it's on the media and stuff, I don't think we really feel any of that outside noise inside this building. You know, we've always kept the main thing, and that's one thing that I really loved about this team. Like, regardless of what was going on outside, the outside world could have been blowing up about anything. But like in this building, in between the walls, it was like everything was next rep, next day. You know, we've all been attacking it, and it's been every single person on the team, every single person in the secondary and defense. So it's everybody, you know, it's not just one person. So that's what I like about him.
What do you remember about Casey Thompson for playing him at Texas last year?
Great quarterback. You know, he's gonna get out the pocket. He's gonna throw the ball. You know, we played some passing teams these first 2 weeks, but he's a great quarterback. He was up on us 40-something to 20 or something like that. So great quarterback, and I just know he's gonna make the right reads, and it's gonna be a real challenge.
You seen anything different out of him through the games you broke it out in Nebraska versus what you had last year?
I mean, he's always been great. He's been consistent. He looks comfortable. So I just like that about him, and I really give him props of what he's been doing at his time in Nebraska, and I'm just excited for the challenge.
What made Nebraska so tough for you guys last year, do you think?
I have no idea, honestly. I mean, it was just a game. Every game, we're going to get everybody's Game 7, you know. It's a rivalry game. I'm not really from Oklahoma area, so I didn't really know about the rivalry till I got over here. And I realized it's such a big deal, like Oklahoma, Nebraska, like Big 12 days and everything like that. So you're Oklahoma, you're going to get everybody's Game 7, regardless of who it is. So we just have to go into it with that mindset and just respect for your opponent. We respect everybody. So.
You mentioned Jay Cradell. How do you see him growing into his new role?
I mean, man, he was my roommate actually my freshman year, 208 in Headington Hall. So that's my guy. You know, through recruiting him, I was really instrumental in recruiting him to come here. and things like that. It's just, man, he's been growing up so much. You know, he's had to grow up fast with a quick change between being just your buddy to now being a coach for you. You know, it's a different feel, and it's challenges he had to overcome. But when football's over, that's hard for anybody, you know. So he's just been instrumental to me. We live together, so just going over different plays and going over different calls and stuff like that, he's really helped me get to where I am today. So big props.
Go ahead.
How about another Florida guy, Kendall Dennis, who was running with the scout team a year ago. Now he's in the 2D. What have you seen from him that's enabled him to make that leap?
Coach Valai, confidence. I mean, Coach Venables. It's really confidence. It's crazy how your mindset can really change how you can play. You know, you can have all the ability, all the talent in the world, but if your mentality isn't there, your mindset, your confidence, if you're not mentally there or you're not happy in the little situation that you're in, you're not going to play up to your potential. You feel me? And I feel like Kendall was one of those guys that was underperforming at the time, but now he's starting to realize his potential just because of the preparation on his part. He's putting in more work. He's coming in after. He's staying late, like all the corners staying late, all the corners meeting in the mornings, you know. He's putting in way more effort, and then it's way more effort being put into him. So I feel like those together, it's just, he's going to be unstoppable. I mean,
Jaden, you were right there with Billy, right, on the forced fumble in the third quarter. Did you get a hand on that?
I mean, I grabbed him. I don't know. They gave it to Bill. I'm always happy for Bill. It's a turnover. You seen how hype I was for him, so it don't matter who gets called on that jumbotron. I know it's a team effort. You know, it's forced fumble from recovery. I mean, it goes into team stats. You know, so that's what it's all about.
But when you go to sleep tonight, you think you
Man,
should have had a hat?
you know I text Billy. I had to let him know, like, you know I got a hand in that. I think they should give like a 0.5 or something for that. Like, they only give ones for forced fumbles, huh? I think so. No 0.5 recovery.
How unsurprised are you to see Nick Benito doing
That's
so
my
well
guy.
for
I
that
knew
summer?
that. I knew that since day one. Like, went to middle school together. Went to middle school, university school, high school at St. Thomas, college here. I mean, Nick is my guy. I knew that. He's always told me that he's that guy, and he's always been that guy. I just remember in high school, like, he could literally turn it on and turn it off whenever he wanted to, whether we were playing St. John Bosco or whether we were playing Blanche Ely down in Fort Lauderdale. It was just any school we were playing, he could turn it on and turn it off whenever he wanted to, and it was just a matter of him deciding to turn it on. And I think his freshman year, he really kind of struggled when he was here, but his redshirt freshman year. But then after that, he turned it on and it never turned off. So I just know Nick's my guy. I talk to him all the time, and he's going to have a long career in the NFL.